Make the ground shake.
Hey everyone, what's going on? My name is Tom or Gummy, and today we're back once again for another Minecraft tutorial, continuing with the theme of Five Nights at Freddy's AR. Today we are going to be doing the Magician Mangle statue. So this was designed by ABTP13 and RedXPhones, so again I'm going to leave their information down in the description below. Before we get into building, I'm going to start off by listing off the blocks you're going to need to build. There's quite a few for this build. It is a pretty in-depth, crazy build. So you are going to need stone, cyan terracotta, grey concrete, brown concrete, black concrete, white wool, spruce planks, light grey concrete, yellow wool, pink wool, light grey wool, brown wool, red concrete, white concrete, black wool, red terracotta, black terracotta, light blue concrete, light blue wool, light blue stained glass panes, cobblestone stairs, nether brick stairs, quartz stairs, spruce wood slabs, quartz slabs. We're also going to need cobblestone walls, black carpet, some levers, and also some stone buttons. So again, I'll give you all a second to pause here, grab them blocks into your inventory, and we'll get straight into building. Before we jump straight into building, I want to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video, and that's once again going to be Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community for creatives where millions come together to take the next step in their creative journey. Skillshare offers thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people such as yourselves on topics including illustration, design, photography, video, freelancing, and much, much more. You can explore new skills, deepen your existing passions, and get lost in creativity. I've mentioned previously I was working my way through the Fundamentals of Photo Editing course, which was by Justin Bridges, and I really enjoyed it and have started to implement the new skills that I've been learning. I've been taking this to the next level now by following up with a course called Instagram-Worthy Photography, Shoot, Edit, and Share with Brandon Wolfall. Now this is a real beginner guide that goes through the whole process of taking photos, editing them, and then ultimately sharing them on Instagram. A few of you that follow me on Instagram may know that I'm not very active, and it's something I've been working on, so I really want to improve my skills, understanding the platform, but also understanding how to make my photos look as good as possible. And this course is really interesting and has been helping me achieve this. One of the things I love about this course in particular is there's no focus on having the best equipment. It even has segments talking specifically about how to get the best out of your everyday photo. And this is a common occurrence on Skillshare. A few of the other courses I found, just to name a few: Video on a Budget, Prepare Your Shoot Without Breaking the Bank by Christopher Rhodes, Creative Video Storytelling and Editing, Making the Most of Stock Footage by Nikki Stevens, and iPhone Filmmaking, Create Cinematic Videos with Your Phone by Caleb Babuk and Niles Gray. All of these focus on using resources that you have access to and making the most of it to create something amazing. But that's not all. There's thousands of courses, as we discussed before, covering a wide range of topics, and the best part is it's curated specifically for learning. That means there's no ads, and they're always launching new premium classes, so you can stay focused and follow wherever your creativity takes you. A Skillshare membership is less than $10 a month with an annual subscription. However, just to make it even better, there's going to be a link in the description. The first 1,000 of you to click the link will get a free trial of the premium membership, so you'll have the opportunity to explore your creativity and find a course that interests you. With so much to explore, real projects to create, and the support of fellow creatives, Skillshare empowers you to accomplish real growth. So once again, thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video, and let's jump straight into building. Alrighty, so we're going to start off on the front right foot of the Magician Mangle. There's going to be a bunch of different kind of angles, legs, arms, all over the place. You know, it's Mangle, but again, we're going to be working for it step by step, and we'll hopefully make some good progress. So find a nice empty space. This is going to be the front right foot, so again, make sure you leave adequate area to the left side and to the rear, and as I said, once you have got the area, we're going to start off by placing one block of stone. We're then going to place a brown concrete, one block of stone, and brown concrete, so it's going to be 4 blocks wide. We're going to repeat this for a second layer now, and then on top of this, to cap it off, we're going to add a layer of 4 blocks of stone. So again, right now it is 3 blocks tall and 4 blocks wide. What we're then going to do is on top of this, we're going to leave a 1 block gap. We're going to place 2 cyan terracotta, 1 block gap. On top of this, grey concrete, and on top of that, cyan terracotta, and this is going to be the start, as I said, of the right foot. We're then going to work our way around to the right side, and from the brown concrete here, we're going to expand 1, 2, 3 to the right, and we're going to do this all the way across using our stone. What we're then going to do, just like we did at the front side, is in the front left corner we're going to leave a 1 block gap. We're then going to place 2 cyan terracotta, 1 block gap, 2 grey concrete and 2 cyan terracotta, and you can see it's the exact same as what we have at the front side in terms of the upper leg that's going towards the body. If we then come around to the rear side, we're going to continue this pattern. So from the stone here, we're going to go 3 blocks to the right, and it's going to give us a 4x3 of stone. And yet again, we leave a 1 block gap, place 2 cyan terracotta, 2 grey concrete, 2 cyan terracotta, and that's going to be the rear side of this foot. Coming around to the final side, you probably guessed it already, we're going to be linking everything up, and again, the cyan terracotta grey concrete combo in the middle, and it's going to end up looking like this. Now with this side there is going to be one difference, and that's going to be a little 3D effect coming off the side. So what we're going to do is we are going to start off on the top right corner on this cyan terracotta here by placing an upside down cobblestone stair facing towards us, or if you're from the front side, towards the left of the build. What we're then going to do is also place an upside down normal one, or at least just the normal one, not upside down I guess you could say, and it's going to end up looking something like this. What we're then going to do is extend 2 blocks to the side or towards us using a block of your choice, punch out the middle one, and we're going to turn it into a circle by placing a bottom one facing towards the right side and also an upside down one facing towards the right side, and again it's going to end up looking from the front side something like this. What we're then going to do, coming around to the rear, is in the bottom right corner, this one here, we're going to place a block, and underneath this we're going to place a cobblestone stair upside down, again facing away from the foot. We're then going to go 1, 2 to the right, and then punch out the middle one, place an upside down stair facing into it. We're then going to go down 1 block on here, place a normal stair facing towards the leg, and then what we'll also do is again place one final one in the corner, punch out all the blocks, and you'll have 2 circle kind of chains linking together. What we're going to do in the bottom right corner again is we're going to go 1 block forwards. We're then going to go 1, 2, 3 to the side. On the side of the original block, we're going to place an upside down one, and then on this block here, we're going to place an upside down one facing into it, 2 blocks in total, and we're going to leave it like this. So again, it's a chain, 2 circles, and then a half circle, and again, they're all going to link relatively similar in the sense they link up at an angle and not directly. So if we go back around to the front side, currently the build should be looking something like this. And again, if you want to pause, you are more than welcome to do so. So for the next step, working our way up in the build, we are going to start off in the top here, in between all the cyan terracotta. We're going to place a 2x2 of stone, and we're going to build it up 1 block in total. What we're then going to do is in the rear corner, so the rear left corner, we're going to replace it with a black concrete. We're going to go to the left, backwards and to the side, and again from above it should look like this, and then we're going to bring it up a layer, and it's going to be a 2x2 cube of black concrete. What we're then going to do is surround this with stone. So starting off in the back left corner, we're going to go to the left, we're going to go backwards, and then to the right, and it's again going to give you a shape that looks like this. So essentially a 2x2 cube, just minus the bottom right corner. To the left and the rear of that, we're then going to place 2 cyan terracotta. So again, I keep showing you the kind of view from above, but that's probably the easiest way of looking at it, is again showing the different angles. So we got the 2x2, we've then got the wraparound in the left corner, and now we've got just the diagonals on each corner. In between the diagonals here, we're going to place 2 blocks of stone. We're then going to expand that 1 to the left and also 1 backwards. And again, that's going to be kind of the opposite of the stone we had here. Continuing along, we're then going to place a 2x2 of black concrete. So we're going to place 1 row, we're then going to go to the left, backwards and to the right, and that's going to be how our 2x2 is going to form. So again, from above, it looks like this, and from a corner angle like this. I give you as many different angles as possible just to make this slightly easier. It is a slightly random build, but again, hopefully the different angles will support you in your building. Anyways, what we're going to do, final step, is we are going to, at the back left corner, go 1 block to the left using 2 blocks of stone. We're going to extend it 1 block backwards, and this is going to link now to the main section. So to the left of this, we're going to have a 2x2 of cyan terracotta. We're then going to bring it 1 forwards and 1 block backwards, and this is going to be the kind of main connector in the middle of the build. So again, right now, that is the right leg. If you want to pause, you're more than welcome to do so. And again, from above, looks something like this. Okie dokie, so continuing now, what we're going to do is this cyan terracotta at the front, we're going to expand 3 blocks to the left, so it's 4 in total, and we're going to do this all the way across, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and above, so again you don't want any gaps because all of this will be visible, including from the bottom side. Again, this is going to be the middle bit, so there's going to be a leg coming off the rear side, there's going to be a leg coming off the left side. We're going to start off in the middle by placing a 2x2 of black concrete. This is going to be the pillar that links up into the upper body, is going to be the chest, and eventually link up to the head. We're not going to worry about that fully for now. What we are going to do is start bridging over to the left side now and building the left leg. So what we're going to do, similar to what we had done on the other side, is in the middle, on the left side, we're going to place a 2x2 of stone. We're then going to go diagonal forwards, so to the left of this block here, we're going to place 2 black concrete. We're then going to go to the left, forwards, and to the right, and it's going to be a 2x2 cube, and again it's going to start bridging forwards, and it's going to eventually link down into the floor. To the left of this, we're going to place a 2x2 of stone. So again, that's a 2x2 of stone, and we're going to expand 1 to the left on the rear left side. On the front side, we're going to place cyan terracotta. We're going to go to the left and backwards, and it's going to end up giving you something that looks like this. Now, in front of the front left corner of the cyan terracotta, we're going to go forwards 1 using stone. And of course, when I say forwards 1, I do mean just forwards 1 block, but of course the blocks are too tall. So 2 blocks in total, but only 1 block forwards, just to clarify. Anyways, what we're then going to do is we're going to go to the left, to the rear, and to the left once more, and it's going to give you this lovely tetra shape, as you can see from above, and again that's going to bring us slightly more forwards. In this 1 block gap here in the front left corner, we're then going to place 2 black concrete. We're then going to go 1 to the left, forwards, and to the right side, and it's going to be a 2x2x2 cube of black concrete. That's going to now be in line with where the feet is, where the foot is going to go down, because of course it's only 1 foot, so not feet. If I can get my words out properly. And the reason we are going to bridge down now, it will go down 1 block using stone, so 2x2 of stone, and then we're going to surround this using cyan terracotta. So surround the stone underneath the black concrete with cyan terracotta. Then under that, the layer of cyan terracotta, we're going to place a layer of grey concrete, and underneath that we'll place another layer of cyan terracotta. So it's going to be the exact same as what we had with the other foot. So underneath this we'll have the actual foot itself, and then we'll have a few details kind of coming off the side as we did with the chain on this one. So again, currently looking something like this. Really, really good progress. Anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to come to the left side of this foot, and for this area we are going to need spruce planks and light grey concrete. We also need a little bit of brown concrete, so we'll just switch it over. Underneath the cyan terracotta, we are going to place 2 blocks of spruce planks. We're then going to expand 1 to the left, and then 1 to the right using light grey concrete. Underneath this, from left to right, we're going to place 1 light grey, 1 spruce plank, 1 light grey, and 1 brown concrete. And underneath that, from left to right, we are going to place 2 light grey concrete, 1 spruce plank, and 1 brown concrete. So again, if you've done it correctly, you should now hit the floor level, and that is looking perfect. We're going to come around now to the rear side, and again, it's going to follow a very similar structure. So starting off from the right side, we're going to go 3 blocks to the left using the light grey concrete. On top of this, from the right side again, spruce plank, 1 light grey, 1 spruce plank, and then on top of this, 1 light grey, 2 spruce planks. That's going to be the rear side of the foot, once again a 4x3 rectangle. If we come around now to the right side, again, slowly working our way back round to the front, starting off on the first layer, we're going to go 3 blocks to the right using, or 3 blocks to the left, sorry, using light grey concrete. We're then going to go light grey, spruce, light grey, and we're going to repeat that for the next layer, and again it's going to end up looking something like this. For the front side, it's going to be nice and simple. We've already got the brown concrete here, so what we're going to do is to the right of this, we're going to place 1, 2 light grey concrete, we're then going to place 1, 2 brown concrete, and in the final 2 block gap, we're going to place 2 spruce planks. Again, that's going to be a 4x3 area. If you want to pause, you are more than welcome to do so. What we're then going to do is grab ourselves our cobblestone stairs, and we're going to do another kind of chain coming off the front side of the leg. So for this one, we are going to come to the right signed terracotta, the first layer, and we're going to place a cobblestone stair, and above this we're going to place an upside down cobblestone stair. In front of this we're going to go 1, 2 forwards, 1, 2, and we're going to punch out the middle block, and we're going to mirror what we've just done. So on the upper one, upside down, lower one, normal, and again that's going to end up looking something like this. In the left side of this, in the bottom right corner, we're going to place a block, and underneath this we're going to place an upside down cobblestone stair. We are going to punch out that block and then extend 1, 2 forwards. In the middle block we're going to punch it out, and we're going to place an upside down cobblestone stair facing towards the statue. We're going to extend this down one, and we're going to have a cobblestone stair facing once again towards the statue, but this one is going to be normal, and then once again we're going to have a stair facing in towards that one. So again, the 2 rings, and then for the final layer, which is once again not going to be a full ring, bottom right corner block, we're going to go forwards. This one's going to be a little tricky. You might actually have to punch into the ground and make kind of a little trench that you can work in. We're going to place an upside down stair facing away from the statue, and then we're going to place a block above and have an upside down stair facing into the stair we have just placed. Once you've done that, a little bit of ground keeping, we can fill in the grass, punch out the blocks. That's going to be what we are working with. So again, exact same method as we did last time. This time it's just facing forwards instead of to the left side. So again, a little spin around just so you can pause if necessary. And this is what we are working with so far. We've got the left foot and the right foot. What we're going to do is we're going to add next a little bit of detail to the middle part, and then we'll crack on with the rear side of the little middle bit here. So what we're going to do for the detail is we're going to grab ourselves our cobblestone walls. We're going to, from the front side, head to this little cyan terracotta area here, the front left corner, and we're going to go backwards one. On this block here, we are going to build down 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's 4 cobblestone walls in total. We're then going to go diagonal to the right, and on this one, we're going to build down 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 more for luck, number 5, and then we're going to go diagonal forwards, and we're going to build down 3 this time. So it's going to go 4, 5, 3, and you can see it's slightly to the left side, so there's a 1 block gap on the right. So if you want to center it a little bit, or make it look a little bit more centered, should I say, you can put one there. I quite like the kind of 3 different tiers just hanging down. So again, that's what it's going to end up looking like. Just to repeat, that's 4, 5, and 3, and again, just from where it's positioned, you're more than welcome to pause the video. So for the next step, we're going to keep around this area. We're going to come to the rear side now. We're going to grab ourselves our stone blocks, and in the middle, we're going to place a 2x2 of stone blocks, and we're going to extend it 1 block backwards. It's now a 2x2x2. Above this, we are then going to go up, and again, when I say 1 block, in this case, again, it's 2 because it's 2 blocks wide, but we're going up 1 block in total. We are then going to extend 3 blocks to the left, so 1, 2, and 3. Above this, on the left side, we're going to place 2, so it's going to be a 2x2 square of stone, and then underneath, we're going to leave 1 block, and then we're going to place a 2x2 of stone, and it's going to give you a shape that looks like this. So again, from the left side and from the right side, exact same, just kind of mirrored. What we're then going to do is, from this area here, we'll grab ourselves our black concrete, and we're just going to extend this 1, 2, 3 backwards, and we're going to have a 3x2 of black concrete. This part's not actually going to be visible, it just helps aid building the next section, which is going to be kind of surrounding this area. So for the next section, we're going to grab ourselves our yellow concrete and also our black terracotta. We're going to start off on the bottom right corner on the black concrete we placed previously by placing 1 black terracotta, 1 yellow concrete, 1 black terracotta, and 1 yellow concrete. Above this, starting from left side, we're going to place 3 black terracotta, 1 yellow concrete. Above that, we're going to leave a 1 block gap. We're going to place 1 black terracotta, 1 yellow concrete, and then below, we leave a 1 block gap, 2 yellow concrete, 1 block gap, and it ends up looking something like this. So again, we're building that on top of that little area we just did before. It just makes it a little easier if you have something to build off of, rather than having to kind of build around everything separately. For the rear side, we are going to head around now, again currently looking something like this. Starting off to the left of the yellow concrete here, we're going to go 1, 2 to the left using our concrete. We're then going to grab ourselves 1 black terracotta. Above this, we're going to place a row nice and simple of 3 yellow concrete. Above that, we're going to leave one block. We're going to place a yellow concrete and a black terracotta, leave the final block here. And then below, we'll leave one block, place one yellow, one black, and leave the bottom corner block. And it's going to end up looking something like this. Heading around now to the right side. Again, from the black terracotta, we're going to go one to the left using yellow concrete, one black terracotta, one yellow concrete. Above this, we're going to place a row of 3 yellow concrete. Below it, we're going to leave one block, one yellow concrete, one black terracotta, leave one block. And then above, we're going to leave one block, one black terracotta, one yellow concrete, and I'll leave one block in the top right corner. And again, that is going to be the right side of this area so far. We're going to head now to the top side. And starting off on the left side where we have the black concrete, first row, we're going to place 3 yellow concrete. Second row, we're going to place 1 black terracotta, 2 yellow concrete, and again from above looks like this, which is only going to leave one side now, which is of course the bottom side. Starting again on the rear corner, we're going to place 1 yellow, 1 black terracotta, 1 yellow. And then in front of this, we're going to place black terracotta, 2 yellow concrete, and again from below looks something like this. So again, I'll do a little spin around of the area in its entirety. So this is going to be the right side. We've got a kind of underside view from the rear side, again looking like this, coming around to the left side, and from above looking like so. So again, hopefully that was simple enough. That's going to be the kind of, I don't want to say tail, but it's like hanging off the rear of the bottom of the build. What we are going to be doing, of course, is adding kind of some side legs coming off of here. But what we're going to do next is we're going to skip past that. We'll come back to that later on in the video. We're now going to start making some progress on the upper body and start working towards the kind of upper arms / the head and neck region. So, we're going to start off on this lovely black concrete area that we've placed before. Once again, that's going to be a 2x2 directly in the center of our cyan terracotta. Above this, we're going to build up 6 layers of 2x2 of cyan terracotta. So, that's going to be 3, 4, 5, and 6. And from the side of this, we are going to build off, or edge off, should I say. So, the first layer we're going to leave. We're then going to go to the second layer, and we're going to build 2 to the left, again 2 wide, using our stone, and we do the exact same on the right side. So 2 to the left, 2 to the right. We're going to leave one. We're then going to do the next layer, so it's going to be the 4th layer, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. We're then going to leave one, and then on the 6th layer, 2 to the left, and 2 to the right. And it's going to give you this kind of endoskeleton look using the stone. What then we'll also do is at the top, on top of the cyan terracotta, we're going to place a 2x2 of stone, and then both on the left side and the right side, we're going to go up diagonal from the edge of the stone using our cyan terracotta, and that's going to bridge upwards, and that's going to link into the upper build area. So what we're going to do above this, and again I'll just back up so you can see so far what it's looking like, is we're going to have the kind of central bridge. Now what I mean by this is essentially what we've got here, where we've left off with the cyan terracotta, we are going to build on top of the stone and link to it. So we've built up one layer, we're going to build up a second layer now, and what we're then going to do is we're going to extend this 1, 2, 3 to left, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to do the exact same on the right side, so 1, 2, 3, all the way across, and it's going to be a 3 by, I guess, 8, so it's 8 wide, and it's 2 tall, and 2 blocks wide, so 8 by 2 by 2, I guess would be the better way of describing it. On the left side, in front of this column here, we're going to build up 1, 2. We're also going to do it at the top, however we're going to use black concrete, and then we're going to do it on the rear side, this time using cyan terracotta. So at the end, it looks like this, it's kind of bridging out on all angles. On the right side, we do the exact same, however it's all going to be cyan terracotta. So we've got the bottom one, front 2, top 2, and also rear 2, and again it's going to give you the exact same shape. That's going to bridge off to the right arm, that's going to bridge off to the left arm. So again, right now looking like this. What we're also going to do is we are going to bridge off to the saw. So from here in the middle, we are going to leave a 2 block gap. We're going to place a 2x2 square of stone, a 2x2 square of cyan terracotta, and a 2x2 square of stone on top of this, and that's going to bring us into the kind of saw hand, which we're going to work on now. So for this hand, we are going to grab back our light grey concrete, and we're going to start off in front of this stone block here by placing a light grey concrete and go up one block, punch out the original, and that's going to be our starter block. We're going to extend one to the left and two to the right using spruce planks. The hand is going to be 4 wide, 3 tall, so we're going to be doing 2 more layers. Starting on the left side, it's going to be 1 light grey concrete, 2 brown concrete, 1 light grey concrete, and on top of this we're going to do 2 spruce, 1 brown concrete, and 1 spruce plank, and it's going to end up looking something like this. That's going to be the front side. We're then going to rotate now around to the left side. Starting on the bottom layer, we are going to extend 1 to the left using light grey concrete, 2 spruce planks. On top of that, we're going to place 1 spruce plank, 1 light grey concrete, 1 spruce plank, and then we're going to place 2 spruce planks, and the final block being 1 light grey concrete. Again, that's going to be the left side of the hand. We're then going to rotate now around to the rear side. Starting on the bottom layer, we're going to go 1 spruce, 2 light grey concrete. On top of this, we're going to go 1 light grey concrete, 2 spruce planks, and then we're going to go 2 spruce planks and 1 light grey concrete. And it's going to end up looking something like this. That's now going to bring us to the final side of the build, or the final side of this hand build, should I say, not the full build in its entirety. We're going to start off by placing 2 spruce planks, then on the second layer 1 spruce plank, 1 light grey concrete, final layer 2 spruce planks, and then on top we are just going to keep it nice and simple and fill it in with our light grey concrete. So that's going to be the hand. And again, currently looking like this. What we're then going to do is grab ourselves our black terracotta. We're going to come to the second layer on the top, and we're going to place a row of 4 black terracotta. We're going to extend 1 to the left and down, and we're going to do the exact same on the right side. So again, 1 to the right and down, and it ends up looking like this. On top of this, we are going to place from left to right 1 black terracotta, 1 block of stone, 4 black terracotta, and then what we're going to do is place 1 black terracotta, 3 blocks of stone, and then we're going to grab ourselves our cobblestone stairs, and we're going to place an upside down cobblestone stair facing towards the right side. We're also going to grab ourselves our stone buttons, and we're going to start off on the first layer of the main kind of wide bit, the one that's solid black terracotta. Third block, 1 stone button. We're then going to go up diagonal to right and place 2 stone buttons, and this is going to be the kind of handle of the saw. From here, what we're going to do is we are going to build up. So from this original block of stone here, the one that's 2 tall, we are going to build up a further 13 blocks of stone. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's going to be the one on the far left side. To the right of this, we are going to build up, again, a further 13 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then what we're going to do to the right of this is build up a further 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So in total, it's going to be 15 tall, 14 tall, and 8 blocks tall. What we're then going to do is on the right edge, we are going to grab ourselves our cobblestone stairs, and we're going to alternate between upside down and normal. So on top of the upside down one, we're going to place a normal. We're then going to place an upside down one, normal, upside down, normal, upside down, and normal. And that's going to be 8 in total. And then on this section, we're then going to go in one, and we're going to place upside down, normal, upside down, normal, upside down, and then finally on the top place 1 normal, and it's going to give you this kind of staggered effect, and that's going to be the saw, of course, with the sharp bladed edge. We're then going to grab ourselves our stone buttons, come round to the rear side, nice and simple on this top layer of black terracotta here, come to the third block. From the left, place 1 stone button, and from the rear side, it's going to end up looking like so. So that is going to be the saw in its entirety. If I back up now, you can see the build is really starting to come together quite nicely. Random as it is, it really does look pretty interesting. Catches the eye, I guess you could say. So again, if you want to pause, that is the build so far. Make sure you have everything looking like this, and we'll continue to make some progress as we work now on the next part of the arm, which is going to be the top right arm. Alrighty, so as I said before, we're going to continue now with the right arm. So what we're going to do is we're going to come to this middle section here, the kind of bridge we did before, and we're going to come to the right side to this area right here. What we're going to do is we are going to extend to the side in the middle using a 2x2, one area of black concrete, so 2x2 of black concrete. We're then going to do a 2x2 of stone, a 2x2 of cyan terracotta, a 2x2 of stone, and then a 2x2 of black concrete. So essentially, we've just extended 5 blocks to the right using our various different blocks. What we are going to do is from the black concrete here at the end, in the bottom right corner on the right side, we're going to place a black concrete block, and to the right of this, we're going to place a stone block. So again, from a corner angle, it looks like this. What we're then going to do is again bridge down. So behind the black concrete and the stone, we are going to place 2 stone. And then underneath this, we are going to place a 2x2 of cyan terracotta, a 2x2 of stone, and then a 2x2x2, so 2 layers of black concrete. And again, that's going to be the part of the arm. We're then going to bridge off to the side, which I'll explain in a second how we're going to be doing that. And then, as I said, that's going to then come forwards and merge into the front arm. So the next step we're going to be working on is the little joint, what's going to make it come down at the angle. So from this part here, if we come around to the rear side, what we're going to do is we are going to expand to the left of the black concrete using stone. We're going to go down and to the right, so we link underneath and it connects together nicely. We are then going to extend to the left with one 2x2 of cyan terracotta, a 2x2 of stone, and then we're going to place again 2 layers of black concrete. So 2 layers of black concrete, so 2x2 by 2 of black concrete. And again, it's currently the 3 kind of staggered stages. So we've got stage 1, diagonal or little corner transition into stage 2, and then a kind of solid transition into the step number 3. For the next one, we'll come back around to the right side. And what we're going to do is underneath this black concrete here, we're going to place on the front one 2 blocks of stone. We're then going to expand to the left and up one, and this is going to start linking forwards to bring us into this section we're working on now. Underneath the stone, we're going to place 2 cyan terracotta. We're then going to place 2 grey concrete. And again, from a corner angle, looking something like this. If we now go around to the left side, what we're going to do is we are going to, in front of this, place 2 layers of grey concrete. But in front of this grey concrete at the side, we're going to place a 2x2 of grey concrete. Underneath this, we are going to place, or not the 2x2 we just placed, but underneath this a middle bit. We'll change this to something different, just so it's kind of easier. We'll make it stone in this middle section here, just so it's easier to identify. So underneath the stone on the front layer, we are going to place 1 grey concrete, and then we're going to go 2 blocks to the right, using black concrete. We're then going to go up 1 using black concrete, up 1 using grey concrete, up diagonal to left using grey concrete, and to the left using cyan terracotta, and it's going to completely cover up the stone on the left side. On the right side, we're going to do something very similar. So come around to the right side and essentially extend everything we've just done underneath and on top. So double up all the grey concrete, cyan terracotta, and on the right side of the 2x2 in the middle, we're just going to place a 2x2 of grey concrete. So again, I appreciate that was probably a little confusing at the start, because I used the same coloured block as we're building on, like a silly Billy. Whoops, try not to do that as well. But again, you get the idea. It should end up coming out looking something like this. And again, as long as it links up with what we'd done previously, that is perfect. We're going to add another chain detail. So we're going to come to the right side, and in between the grey concretes here, what we're going to do is place a black concrete or a block of your choice, go down 1, punch out the original, and we're going to place a cobblestone stair facing towards the grey concrete. What we're then going to do is behind the cobblestone stair, we're going to place a block of our choice. We are going to go down, and then we're going to go backwards. So punch out those 2 blocks from before, and you can now see that they are linking up diagonally. We'll actually go up 1, and where that one before is is going to be where our cobblestone stair is. So we're going to place an upside down cobblestone stair facing away from the build. We're then going to extend to the right and place an upside down stair facing into it. We're also then going to have to extend downwards so we can have our blocks. So we're going to have a stair, again, a normal one, facing another normal one, and that's going to give us the full circle. And you can see again they connect very, very at the edge, so it's literally again to the right, backwards, and then down. That's going to be the connection. For the next link in the chain, it's going to be slightly different. So on the top right corner, we're going to go to the right one, we're going to go backwards one, and underneath that block we are going to place an upside down stair. We're then going to again extend to the side and place another upside down stair, and this time we are going to place a full circle for the final one, something we haven't done previously. So for the bottom ones, again we have to extend downwards, and that's going to be, a full circle, and again it's going to link more directly, as you can see, kind of diagonal at the side, but not like this where it's a real small connection. So again, that's going to be the little chain detail. If you want to pause the video and copy that, you are more than welcome to do so. I'll do a little quick spin around, and then I'll zoom out just so you can see what the build is looking like so far. So you can see we have got the left foot, the right foot, what I'm referring to as the tail, the central body, the right arm, and also the saw in the middle. So in terms of additional details, of course, we're going to have some additional parts coming off the legs at the bottom, the arms, all that good stuff. We're going to build the next arm, which is, of course, the left arm, at least the main part. And then, as I said, we'll come back and do the extra details afterwards. So heading over to the left side now, where we left off before, we're going to come to the black concrete. We're going to go to the left one and down one, and that's going to be step number 1. So this one already kind of going upwards rather than that one which went downwards. We're going to extend to the left side with one 2x2 of stone. We're then going to have a 2x2 of cyan terracotta, a 2x2 of stone, and then a 2x2 of black concrete. We're going to place on the bottom layer one to the left using black concrete. We're also then at the rear top corner going to place one black concrete, and in this final block at the front left corner we're going to place a block of stone. We're then going to go up one, forwards, and down, and again that's going to kind of wrap around the front corner of the black concrete, so from an angle looks like this. What we'll then do is we are going to extend this to the left, so extend that stone one block to the left, so it's a 2x2x2 cube of stone coming out of the corner of a 2x2 cube of black concrete. What we're then going to do is kind of repeat that. So we're going to punch out the front left corner of the 2x2 of stone, and we're going to place a cyan terracotta. We're going to go up, forwards, and down, extend one to the left, and that's going to give us a 2x2x2 of cyan terracotta. Rinse and repeat. This time we're going to punch out the top left corner, we're going to place a block of stone, we're then going to bring it one block forwards, and we're also going to go up one block, so it ends up looking like this. We're going to extend it one to the left all the way across, so again this one, rather than at being a 2x2, is missing the front part. In this front part we're going to place a 2 blocks of black concrete, we're going to bring it forwards, and we'll also bring it up from the original, and we're going to leave this part here empty for now. That's going to be the connection to the little side head which attaches to this arm. So again, I'm going to give you that little angle if you want to pause as to what it looks like so far. And again, I'll come around to the rear side so you can kind of see the staggered effect we've got going on, which has got us to this point in the left arm. So once we're at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to grab ourselves our cyan terracotta. And this, as I said before, is going to be the kind of head on the left hand, the puppet, whatever you want to call it. It looks a little bit like a bunny, and it's got a wand in its mouth. So what we're going to do is in this area here, we're going to place 2 cyan terracotta, and we're going to extend one to the left and one to the right. We'll come around to the rear side, and what we're going to do is we are going to build this up a further 4 layers. So again, that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's now 5 blocks tall and 4 blocks wide. Again, the 5 blocks tall includes this bottom layer, even though it is covered up from the rear side with black concrete, as you can see from the front side. That's going to be our 5 by 4. We're going to come around to the right side, and what we're going to do is at the bottom layer, we're going to go 1, 2 to the left using cyan terracotta. We're then going to grab ourselves our quartz slab, we're going to place 1 quartz slab, and then above this we're going to place a cyan terracotta, and we're going to go 1, 2 to the left. So again, right now, ends up looking like this. What we'll then do is we're going to grab ourselves our nether brick stairs. We're going to place a nether brick stair facing towards us. To the left of this, we are going to place a block of quartz. So we'll just grab ourselves our quartz slabs, place 2 of them, block of quartz, nice and simple. What we'll then also do is grab ourselves our light grey wool, and in front of the nether brick stair, we're going to place a light grey wool. We're going to go up 1, punch out the original, and to the left of this, we place 1 white wool. So again, from a corner angle, it is currently looking like this. So that is the left side so far. We're going to head around to the right side and do something very similar. So starting off on the bottom layer, we're going to go 1, 2 to the right. On top of this, we are then going to grab ourselves a quartz slab. We're going to place 1 quartz slab and then leave it empty. Above that, we're going to place a row of 3 cyan terracotta. On top of this, we are going to build up, instead of the nether brick stair, we'll just place 1 cyan terracotta and 1 grey concrete. And then what we'll do, just as we did before, is we are going to go up and forwards using light grey wool. And to the right of this, 1 white wool. So again, from the right side, looks like this. If you want to pause, you're more than welcome to do so. The only difference we will do on this side is we're going to grab ourselves a cobblestone wall, and underneath the light grey wool, we're going to go down 1, 2. We're then going to go forwards towards us and down 1 block, and it ends up looking something like this. So again, that's going to be coming off the side, or the left side, should I say, of the build. We're going to come around and we're going to start linking everything together, building the actual face of this little puppet. So starting off in the middle, we're going to place a 2x2 of cyan terracotta at the bottom, and then in front of this, what we are going to do, we'll grab ourselves our black concrete, and we're going to extend, so in front of the quartz slab, we'll place 1 black concrete. We're then going to extend 1, 2, 3 to the left from the front side, or forwards towards us if you are on the left side. We are going to grab ourselves our white concrete and place 1 white concrete at the end. And then what we're going to do is the exact same on the right side. So in front of the quartz slab, 1 black concrete, 1, 2, 3 to the right, followed by 1 white concrete. That's going to be a magic wand. And in front of this, what we'll do is we're going to extend the cyan terracotta 1 block further forwards at the front side, and we are going to grab ourselves our quartz slabs and our spruce slabs, and we're going to go quartz slab, spruce slab, quartz slab, spruce slab, and it's going to end up looking like this. Join together the black concrete in the middle, so it's 1 continuous bar going through the middle. We're also then going to link together the cyan terracotta in the middle section like so. And then for this area at the front, which is going to be the face, what we will do, starting off with the grey concrete, is we're going to go to the right 1, up 1, and then to the left using 1 brown concrete. On this side, which is going to be slightly different, we'll actually replace the block with a quartz stair facing towards the left side. To the left of that, we'll then place a nether brick stair facing towards the right side. Apologies, by the way, if you can hear any wind. It's getting a little crazy outside. On top of this, we will place a quartz stair upside down, facing towards the right side. And then we'll place a nether brick stair upside down, facing towards the left side. And it's going to end up looking like this. Above this, we are going to continue now. So above the left eye, we are going to place 2 spruce planks. To the right of this, above the right eye, we're going to place 2 cyan terracotta. And then above that, we are going to grab back our white wool and our light grey wool. And we're going to place 1 white wool, 1 light grey wool, 2 white wool. And again, that is the front side so far. Continuing where we left off on the sides, we're going to build up 1, 2 on the left side using white wool. And then above the light grey wool here, we're going to go 1 white wool, 1 light grey wool. And that is the left side. Heading round to the right side, we are going to place 2 light grey wool. And then what we're going to do is extend it upwards on the rear side, so behind the light grey wool with 2 white wool. So again, that is the right side so far. Going back to the front side, behind the right eye here, of course, we have the nether brick stair in that block there. Above this, we will place 2 cyan terracotta, and in this 1 block in the bottom left corner, we will place a quartz stair. If you can. If not, what we will do, just to make it easier, is we will grab ourselves just 2 quartz slabs. We'll tuck away them directly behind, just so it's a solid block, and you can see there. And what we'll do is, again, just replace the grey concrete. So that's going to be the face so far. Again, if you want to pause, you're more than welcome to do so. We're going to continue now, working our way up the front side. We're going to add the ears. So starting off on the left, on top of this white wall here, we're going to go up one light grey, one white, one light grey, and one white. And then to the right of this, we are going to place 3 pink wool and 1 light grey wool again. So that's going to be the left one. And on the right here, we're going to leave a 2-block gap, and we're going to place 3 pink wool, 1 white wool, and to the right of that, white wool, light grey, white, and light grey wool. And that's going to be the front side of the ears. What we'll do now is we'll head round to the rear side and kind of double up and finish off this area. So right now it's looking like this. What we'll start off by doing is in between the white wool, we'll place a row of 4 cyan terracotta. We'll then place 2 light grey wool and 2 white wool. And then behind each of the ears, we are going to start off on the left side. We'll place 1 light grey, 1 white. We'll then place 2 white, then 1 light grey, 1 white. And then on the right here, we're going to place 2 white. We're then going to place 1 light grey, 1 white, and then 1 white and 1 light grey. So again, from behind, looks like this. If you want to pause, you're more than welcome to do so. The final touch we're going to be adding is using cobblestone walls, but before we do that, I'll do a little spin around just one last time. So again, you can pause if necessary. And we'll come to the bottom side of this area. Starting off in the front left corner, we're going to go back 1, and we're going to build down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 using our cobblestone walls. We'll then go diagonal backwards to the right, and we're going to build down 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to build diagonal forwards, and again go down 1, 2, 3 using cobblestone walls, and it's going to end up looking like this. So again, 5, 4, 3, that's going to be the area, and that's going to be the left arm or left head, whatever you want to call it, of the build. And it's looking like this so far. So looking really, really awesome. Hope you will agree. Yeah, it's looking a bit odd as well. But again, it will start to make sense once we add the neck, the head, and the various other kind of bits and bobs that come off of everywhere. So the next step, we're going to be going back to the front left leg. We're going to be adding some detail and also another kind of part coming off the side of it. That one's going to be coming off the bit here and going backwards towards the rear left corner. What we're going to do is we're going to start off with our white wool. We are going to come to this area of cyan terracotta. So again, just for positioning, this is the center part. We got the black concrete to the left, and then we got the stone and cyan terracotta to the left of that. The front right corner block of the cyan terracotta, we're going to build up 2 using white wool. We're then going to go diagonal left and place 2 white wool. And we're going to go diagonal forwards and place 2 white wool and extend that 3 blocks down. So 1, 2, 3, like so. From here, we are then going to go diagonal backwards to the left once, twice, and a third time. And then we're going to build this up 1, 2, 3, 4. So it kind of fully surrounds the joint. As you can see here, it's going to be 2 blocks tall at the top and 1 block tall at the bottom. I lost my train of thought there for a second. Anyways, so again, that's a small little detail. There'll be additional detail behind this in a moment. What we're also going to do is quickly shoot over to the right side, more notably the right arm. We're going to start off on this section here. So again, this is just to the side of the body. You come to the end where you've got the black concrete in the corner. And what we're going to do is, above the stone in the rear corner here, we are going to build up 1, 2 using white wool. And then we're going to grab ourselves our black wool. We're going to place 1 black wool. We're then going to go 2 forwards using white wool and 1 black wool. Underneath this, we're going to go down 1, 2, 3 using white wool. And then we're going to place 1 black wool. And then we're going to go 1 to the right to link it all in. It's going to give you a rectangle that looks like this. To fill it in, starting off, we'll place 1 white wool there. We'll then place 2 black wool. And above that, 2 white wool. And that's going to be this little area like so. What we'll then do is we're going to come to the corner angle, this part here, and from the front side, in the front left corner, we're going to grab ourselves our white wool. We're going to go up diagonal once and twice, and we're going to go down diagonal to left once more, like so. We're going to extend this block backwards, 3 blocks in total, so 1, 2, and 3, and then we're going to, again, bridge up just like we did before, so up diagonal once, twice, and a third time. join together in the middle, and that's again going to surround this little area that we had built previously. We're going to continue, so again I'll do a little spin around. We'll continue now over to the right end of this build. So come around to the right side, and this part we're going to grab ourselves our red terracotta, so it's going to be black wool and red terracotta. And what we're going to do is, in line with this first row of black concrete, we are going to build on top of it one black wool and one red terracotta. We're going to extend to the right using a black wool, and we're going to go down 1, 2, like so. Underneath this, we're going to place a red terracotta and a black wool. We're going to extend to the left, so to the left of the red terracotta, one black wool. To the left of the black wool, one red terracotta, followed by one black wool, and again it ends up looking something like this. If we head back round to the top side, to the left of the black wool here, we're going to place a black wool. Underneath that, one red terracotta. So again, so far, looking like this. Again, if you want to pause, please feel free to do so. And then that is that section. So again, a little spin around. And then the final thing we're going to be working on, in terms of the details, before we again start cracking on with the actual structure, is we're going to come to the head that we were just working on previously. And what we'll do is, starting off either side of this stone, directly under the black concrete, we'll place a black wool. What we'll do is we're going to go diagonal forwards, and on the left side, one black wool. We're then going to go to the right, one red terracotta, one black wool, and one red terracotta. From the right side, we are going to go up diagonal. So from this black wool here, we'll go up diagonal to right. We'll then go up diagonal to right again using red terracotta, and up diagonal to right once more using black wool. On this black wool here, we're going to expand to the left, one black wool, one red terracotta, and one black wool. And for the red terracotta here, we are going to extend to the left 3 black wool. From the right side, from the black wool here, we're going to expand downwards, diagonal, once using red terracotta. It should then link up with the 2 black wool that we'd built previously. So again, from the left side, looks like this. From above, like this. From the rear side, and then finally from the left side. So hopefully that all makes sense, and that is the various details we'll be adding to the build. Again, that's going to be on the left arm, the left leg, the right arm, and then the lower right arm. Various kind of details, but makes it look really, really cool. And again, if I back up, this is what the statue is looking like so far. So we are making amazing progress. In terms of what we now have left, we're going to be building an extension on some arms, or at least some legs as well. We'll be building a neck, and then we're going to be building a big old head, Mangle's head, directly. So what we're going to start off by doing is we are going to come to the bottom left leg, this one right here. We're going to come around to the rear side of this black concrete, and in the black concrete here, we could grab ourselves our black concrete. We're going to bring it backwards one, up and forwards, and it's going to end up looking like this. In the right corner, so directly above the black concrete, we're going to place stone. We're going to go to the right and down, and that's going to be our stone. Above this, we're then going to go up, to the right and down using cyan terracotta, and we're going to repeat this once more using stone. So up, to the right and down using our stone. So again, just to give you a perspective, this is the left leg, and it's coming off of the black concrete just to the side of this middle kind of connecting area. From this stone here, we are then going to expand to the side. So we're going to expand to the left using a 2x2 of black concrete. We'll extend it a second layer, so it's technically a 2x2x2 of black concrete. In front of the black concrete, we're going to place on the upper row our stone. We'll then go up and backwards, and again from the left side, it's now looking something like this. So kind of harsh, sharp, 90-degree turn forwards. We're then going to repeat the exact same, so we'll go up, forwards, down using cyan terracotta, and then in front of this we'll place a 2x2 using stone, and in front of that we'll place a 2x2 using a block of your choice. Add a second layer, so it's a 2x2x2, and that's going to be where the additional hand is going to be built surrounding this red terracotta. So, as I said before, I'll do a little spin around as to what we've just done, a little recap. So again, on the black concrete here, we've got a 2x2 of black concrete that wraps around the rear side. It's then going to go up using stone, cyan terracotta stone, to the side using black concrete, and then from the left side, and then rears forwards. Again, goes up using stone, sand terracotta, 1 forward using stone, and then we've got our little just burner blocks in the middle. In front of the burner blocks, at the front side, we are going to grab ourselves our spruce planks and also our light grey concrete. We're going to start off in the bottom left corner, 1 spruce plank, 1 light grey, and then we'll place 2 spruce planks above this. On the bottom one, we're going to go 1 to the left using light grey, 1 to the right using spruce planks. Underneath this, from left to right, we'll place 2 light grey concrete, 1 spruce plank, and 1 light grey concrete. Above this, we'll then place 1 spruce plank and 1 light grey concrete on the right side, and then finally we'll place 2 light grey concrete. We'll grab ourselves a brown concrete, followed by 1 spruce plank, and that's going to be the front side of this little hand area. Coming around to the left side, we're going to expand all of this 2 blocks backwards. So starting off on the bottom layer, we're going to go 2 to the left using spruce planks, followed by 1 light grey concrete, 1 spruce plank, followed by 2 light grey concrete, followed by 2 spruce planks. So again, that is going to be 4 tall and 3 blocks wide. On the right side, we are going to fly around, of course, at the start. Then on the bottom, what we're going to do is extend 2 to the right using spruce. We're then going to go 1 spruce, 1 light grey, 1 light grey, 1 spruce, and again 1 light grey and 1 spruce. So from the right side, it ends up looking like so. Then in terms of the top and the bottom, so from the top side, of course, we've got our brown concrete here. We're going to go backwards and to the left, and behind this we'll place 2 light grey concrete. So again, from above, looking like this. And then from below, we've got the spruce planks here. So on the rear layer, we'll place 2 light grey concrete, and then we'll place 1 light grey concrete and 1 spruce plank. And again, that's going to be a 4x3 area, and that's going to be the hand in its entirety. So again, we've got the right side, we've got the front side, the left, and then finally the little bit of the rear. All the red terracotta should be covered. Of course, that's just what we're building off of, and that's going to be that section complete. So again, this is the statue so far, and that's leaving us with one thing only, and that's going to be the neck/head. So that's what we're going to be working on now. Again, let's start making some progress, and we'll start off with the neck. Alrighty, so we are going to start off by coming, of course, to the front side, directly below this center hand, which has got the very nice saw in it. We are going to leave a 1 block gap, and then here next to the black concrete, what we are going to do is we're going to start off by actually grabbing ourselves our black concrete. We're going to go up 1 above this cyan terracotta, forwards and down, and then what we'll also do is we will extend 1 across to the left, and we'll go down 1 block and we'll replace that with a black concrete. So you can see how we've almost merged 2 2x2x2 cubes together to make this initial shape. Going off of the original one, this one here that we've just built, what we're going to do is on the front 2 blocks, we're going to go up, forwards and down, and again we've got this kind of, again, staircase effect. On top of this, we are going to place 2 cyan terracotta, and then in front of that, we're going to extend it forwards 2 blocks using stone. So this is going to be the initial part of the neck. What we're then going to do is on top of this, we are going to, again, start going forwards. So we're going to go up, forwards, and then we're going to go up a layer. So it's going to be a 2x2x2 cube of black concrete. We're then going to go up, again, using stone, forwards and down. So again, another kind of wrap around using the stone blocks. We're once again going to go up and forwards. In the middle block, we're going to leave it. We're going to go ahead and place stone and then go up and forwards. So again, rather than building into that kind of usual shape, the right-angled shape, we just have 2 diagonals, and then we have a right-angled shape, but the opposite way around. So again, just to back up to show you what it looks like so far, and then the final step we're going to be doing for the actual structure of the neck, we're going to place 2 black concrete, and then we're going to go again up and forwards. So that is the basic structure of the neck. Once again, it is offset to the left, so there is a 1 block gap between here and the kind of stem of the hand, and then there's also just before we link off onto the left arm where the kind of head is. So that is the basics of that. We are going to add a bow tie, and for the bow tie we'll need brown wool and brown concrete. we are going to come to the stone area directly after the black concrete. So again, it's not the first black concrete, it's the second one. And underneath this stone here, what we're going to do is we'll place a 2x2 of brown concrete. We're then going to go on the top row, one to the left and one to the right, punch out the two in the middle, and that's going to be the first step for the bow tie. On the left side, we're going to go one to the left using brown wool, down using brown concrete, to the right using brown wool, and down using brown concrete, and we're going to repeat the exact same on the right side. So on the right side, one to the right using wool, down using concrete, to the left using wool, and down using brown concrete, and that's going to be the bow tie. Nice and simple and out the way. So that is the bow tie, that's the neck. That leaves us now only with the head, so let's continue making lots of progress. We're going to grab ourselves our light grey concrete. That's going to be the block we're using mainly for this part of the build. And what we're going to start off by doing is on top of the black concrete, this part here, we're going to place a row of 6 light grey concrete. So we're going to build up 1, and then we're going to extend 2 to the left and 2 to the right. So it ends up looking something like this. We're then going to repeat this on the row above this 2 black concrete. So we place again 2, and then we're going to go 2 to the left and 2 to the right. And what we're going to do on both the left side and the right side is we're going to go up 1 either point. So it's going to end up giving you a shape that looks like this. We're then going to start bringing this forwards. So from here, we're going to start actually on the right side. We're going to build 1, 2 to the left. So we've essentially got this tier system now. So it's going to be 2, then it tiers down into 3. Then we're going to go down to the left. So it's 2, down, and to the left 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. And again, just in terms of the tier system, starting from the bottom, it's going to go 4, 2, 3, 2. So again, ends up looking something like this. We're going to repeat this on the right side. So we've got our 2 section. We're going to go down, diagonal to right twice, down, diagonal to the right, down, and diagonal to right 3 times. So 1, 2, 3, and then link across and join together at the front, and that's going to be the upper part of the jaw. What we're then going to do is at the very end, we're going to leave a 1 block gap underneath, and then we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4 light grey concrete, and we're going to extend this forwards 4 rows. I was about to say 4 blocks, but 4 rows is probably the better way of putting it. So it's going to be a 5x4 area, and that's going to be the lower half of the jaw. That's going to go right down, and then this section here, again, we're going to fill in all the way across, so it ends up looking from below something like this. We're then going to rotate round to the rear side of the head, so this part here, again where we were working before, and it's going to be a case of linking everything together. So go ahead and link left side to right side all the way across, and then what we're going to do is behind the black concrete here, we're going to leave 1 block on either side, and we're going to place a row of 4 light grey concrete, and then underneath this we're going to leave a 1 block gap and again place a row of 4 light grey concrete. So it gives you this kind of tiered effect. From below, as I said, looks like this. Just makes it look a little smoother than what it would otherwise. And again, from below, looking like so. So again, currently looking like this from the right side. What we're going to start doing now is actually building it up and making it make a little bit more sense. So we'll actually swoop around to the left side now. We'll start making progress on there first. We'll get it out the way. So starting off, what we are going to do is we're going to add some teeth. So we are going to grab ourselves our quartz stairs, and starting on the second tier, just here, so not the first tier, but the second tier, we're going to place 2 quartz stairs facing towards the light grey concrete, and we're going to follow it down this kind of tiered system. So we've got 1 here, we're then going to go 3 here, and then in diagonal, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3 here, and on the very end block, we're going to leave 1, and we're going to place a stair facing inwards. We repeat the exact same on the right side, so stair facing towards the other one, 1 block gap in the corner, 3, up to next tier, 3, up to next tier, 1, up to the final tier, 2, and that's going to be the lower jaw with all the various teeth. Okay, so for the next section, as I said, we're going to leave, go back to where we left off, which is in this back left corner. What we're going to do is above this light grey concrete, we're going to go up and forwards, punch out the original block, we're going to go to the left one, and then from here, we're going to build up 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. What we're then going to do is build over to the right side a further 4 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's 5 blocks in total. We're then going to grab ourselves our white concrete, 2 white concrete, followed by 1 final light grey concrete. What we're then going to do is we're going to start building back down, so we're going to go down 1 using our light grey. We're then going to grab ourselves some brown wool. We're going to place 2 of our brown wool. We're then going to place 2 light grey concrete, and if you've done it correctly, it should link just above the quartz stair here, set 1 block forwards, of course, with a 2 block gap. What we're then going to do is from the second from bottom light grey block, we are going to go 6 over to the left using our black concrete. That should link up with the original set of light grey we placed previously, and what we're going to do is we're going to fill this section in. So above this we are going to place 2 light grey concrete. We're then going to place 3 white concrete and 1 light grey concrete. The next layer is going to be 5 light grey concrete, followed by a 1 spruce plank, and then the final layer, which we need to fill in, is going to be nice and simple, 6 light grey concrete. So from the left side, it should be currently looking something like this. What we'll also do whilst we're here is just to the right of this light grey concrete, we'll place 2 brown concrete. That's going to link into the upper jaw and the front side of the face, so we don't really need to worry about it in too much depth for now, but again, that is what we are working with. We're going to head around down to the right side. Exact same logic applies. We come to the top right corner. We're going to go up, forwards, punch out the original, 1 block to the right. We're then going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go 4 blocks over to the left side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're then going to do 2 white concrete and 1 light grey concrete. So again, very similar to, if not the exact same as what we did previously. We're then going to work our way down, so 1 light grey concrete, followed by 2 brown wool, followed by 2 light grey concrete. Again, exact same as before, in line with the second quartz stair in the middle here, 2 block gap, 1 forwards. What we'll also do is on the second row, a row of 6 black concrete, linking left side to right side. To the left of the light grey concrete, again at the bottom, we're going to have our brown concrete, and then that leaves us with the final few layers in the middle, which is pretty much the only difference currently between the left and right side. So starting off above the black concrete here, we are going to place 1 light grey concrete, we're going to place 3 white concrete, and 2 light grey concrete. We're then going to grab ourselves our spruce planks, and we're going to start off by placing 2 spruce planks, and the remaining blocks is going to be 4 light grey concrete, and then the final layer is going to be 1 spruce plank and 5 light grey concrete, and that's going to be the right side. So pretty much the only difference really being the spruce planks, as I mentioned previously. So that is, again, the right side of the head. We've also got the left side, and so far we've made some great progress also on the bottom side of the jaw. So what we're going to do now is we're going to start linking everything together, and the first way we're going to start off by doing that is of course by working on the front side and the jaws. So we are going to grab ourselves our brown concrete, and what we're going to do is either side we're going to bring the brown concrete at the front inwards towards the middle. We're then going to grab ourselves our brown wool, and we're going to place a row of 4x2 of brown wool, and we're going to then extend it forwards. So we're going to extend it forwards 4 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to do this all the way across for each layer. So again, that's all the way across, and then for the top row, what we're going to do is we'll punch out the front left and front right block, as you can see here. In the bottom row of this, we'll also replace the 2 middle blocks using brown concrete, and we'll replace the 2 middle blocks at the front using black concrete. So again, that's going to give you the upper jaw, and it's also going to give you a nose. And what we're going to do on this upper jaw is we're going to grab ourselves our quartz stairs, and just like we did on the lower jaw, we're going to place 1 block gap, 2 stairs facing in towards each other, and a 1 block gap at the front. And then for the upper jaw, we're going to leave a 1 block gap, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 backwards using quartz stairs on both sides, facing towards the rear side of the mouth. So again, that's what it looks like from the left side and from the right side. If you want to pause, you're more than welcome to do so. What we'll also do whilst we're here is we'll grab ourselves our black carpets, and inside the mouth, in between the various teeth, feel free to place an area of carpets. What you can also do here on this little row is grab yourself your black wool, and don't do it there because that will show on the bottom. So for this part, you'll then grab your black carpets and again add a row of black carpets onto this section, so you have it fully covered up. Again, most of this, if anything, actually these 2 rows here, we will leave blank, just because that's going to have some detail inside of the mouth. So these 2 rows here, black carpet, the front part's black carpet, and that is perfect. So that is the mouth and nose area. What we'll also do is the front left jaw here, we're going to punch out 1, 2, 3, and we're going to replace on the left side using 3 spruce planks. Again, another just small piece of detail that makes it look a little nicer. To the right of this, we'll also replace the 2 bottom ones using brown concrete. So directly at the front, underneath the front teeth at the bottom, again using brown concrete. So that's going to bring us up to the front of the face now. So let's start making some progress here. What we're going to start off is next to the brown wool, we're going to place 1 white concrete. We are then going to grab ourselves our yellow concrete, so 1 yellow concrete, 2 brown wool. So let me grab the brown wool, 2 brown wool. We're then going to leave a 1 block gap, and we're going to grab ourselves our light blue stained glass. We'll place 1 light blue stained glass. We'll place to the left of it a light blue stained glass pane. Above this, above the block, we'll place a pane, and above the pane, we will place a light blue glass. Now, I'll explain that more in a second. To the left of this, we're going to place 2 brown wool. We're then going to place a yellow wool, followed by a white concrete. So a lot of block switching, apologies. We're then, for the next layer, going to do 2 brown wool, 2 light grey concrete, 2 brown wool, and then for the final layer, we are going to do, if I can grab the block, 3 spruce planks and 3 light grey concrete. And it ends up looking something like this. Small details, we're going to start off by grabbing ourselves the levers, and above both eyes, the left side and the right side, on this brown wool, we're going to place 2 levers on either side. What we're also going to do is go around to the rear side, and behind the glass eye, we're going to start off underneath by placing 2 brown wool. So again, 2 brown wool underneath the glass, just so you can't see inside of the head. But what we're going to do is we're going to grab ourselves white concrete, our light blue concrete, and our light blue wool. In the top corner, top left corner, behind this glass pane, we're going to place a light blue wool, and to the right of this, we place a light blue concrete. Underneath the light blue concrete, in front of the pane, we're going to place a white concrete, and to the side of it, a light blue concrete. If you now go around to the front side, you can see how much better the eye ends up looking. So that's going to be the front side of the face. Again, if you want to pause, you are more than welcome to do so. We're now going to head around to the rear side of the head and wrap that stage up as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to go around, and it's a simple case of linking left side to right side using the light grey concrete. So very, very simple, just building all the way across up to the top. And once we've done that, we're also going to fill in the top using light grey concrete, and there's going to be a hat on top, which is going to cover the majority of this, so it doesn't really matter too much what you do. You can make it pink if you wanted to. Most of it's going to be covered up. We will be working on the inside of the mouth in a moment, so don't you worry. But for now, let's get the hat out the way, because it is indeed nice and simple. So we're going to start off grabbing ourselves our black concrete and our red concrete. We're going to come to the front left corner of the top of the head, and we're going to place a row of 6 black concrete diagonal from the front corner. We're then going to extend backwards 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we're going to turn this into a 6 by 6 square of black concrete. So a 6 by 6 square of black concrete, solid 1 row ring gap around the edge, and then above this we're going to go again in diagonal from each corner, and we're going to place a 4 by 4 square of red concrete, followed by 2 4 by 4 squares of black concrete, and on the second layer we're going to fill in the top solid in the middle, and that's going to give us our lovely magician's top hat. So again, that's a row of 6 by 6 square of black, followed by a 4 by 4 square of red, 2 4 by 4 squares of black, and that's going to be the top hat. And if I back up, it's currently looking something like this. Now, in terms of the additional details, we are going to be, of course, having some 3D effects coming off the side to make it look a bit more interesting. We're also going to have one last detail on the neck as well. So let's get the detail on the neck out the way, and then we will crack on with the sides of the head, because as I said, right now it's looking a little bit plain. So we are going to come back to the neck area, and directly behind the bow tie, so next to the black concrete here, what we are going to do is we're going to place a random block to the right of the black concrete, and then in front of this we're going to place a red concrete. From here we're going to go up one using white concrete, we're going to go down using white, down using red, down using white. From here we're going to go to left, red, white, red, and we're going to alternate, so we do it all the way across, back up, so we're going to go red, white, red, and then link back to the right side, so white, red, and then below it we'll place white and red, just to make sure it's kind of a very crisscross pattern all the way around. And again, just a small detail, but makes it look a little bit more interesting. If I go back around to the front side, you can see, again, a little bit more colour behind that area of the build. So that is the build so far. As I mentioned before, there's going to be some stuff we're working on the inside of the mouth. There's also going to be some ears and some sides on the sides of the face. So let's crack on with the side of the face. What we're going to do is we'll grab ourselves our light grey concrete and our spruce planks. We're going to start on the left side of the head. What we're going to do is come to the left corner here. Second block, we are going to grab ourselves our light grey concrete, and we're going to go forwards twice, to the right, forwards, to the right, and forwards. We're then going to go to the right twice using spruce planks. We're then going to go backwards, to the right, backwards, to the right, and then backwards once using the light grey concrete, and that should bring us at the edge just here. Now you can, if you wish to, fill this in using light grey concrete, and it will end up looking something like this. What we're also going to do is come to this first spruce plank here and build one forwards, just to give it a bit more of a pointy triangular effect. And again, this is the first layer. The second layer, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the rear corner. We're going to leave a 1 block gap from here. So we're going to place 1 block gap. We're then going to place 1 light grey concrete. We're going to place 2 of our black concrete and 2 light grey concrete. So we'll also extend this one to the left just to cover up that black concrete here. From this light grey concrete here, we're going to go forwards and to the right. We're then going to place a black concrete. We'll actually replace this light grey here with black, and we'll extend this one over as well. So again, 2 to the left, 2 to the right, 3 black concrete in the middle. And on this row, as I said, a 1 block gap, 2 light grey concrete, 1 black concrete, and 2 light grey concrete. And then in front of this, we're going to leave a 1 block gap, 3 light grey concrete, 1 block gap, and then you guessed it, final layer, 1 block gap, 1 light grey concrete, 1 block gap. And it ends up looking like this. Now for the final layer, what we're going to do is we are going to cover up the black concrete, of course, with the light grey concrete. And what we'll then do is from this light grey concrete here, on top of it, we're going to place a sign terracotta. We're going to go up one, and also in front of the original, place one like so. Punch out the original block there. That's going to link in with the ear, but we'll discuss that more in a moment. And for now, what this is going to give you is this kind of puffy 3D effect at the sides. If you want to punch out the middle bit here, actually, you are more than welcome to do so, just to give you a bit more kind of a look as the detail inside. It looks very, very nice. So again, if we go back around to the front side, you can see a lot more shape to the sides of the head. We're going to repeat this on the right side, so let's head around to the right side now. Again, starting off on the left in front of this light grey concrete, we're going to go 2 forwards using spruce. This side is different, by the way. We're going to go 1 to right, forwards using light grey concrete, 1 to the right, forwards using spruce, to the right one using spruce, to the right one using light grey. We're then going to go backwards, to right, backwards, to right, and backwards. That's going to link in with the side here. And then, as I said before, for the next layer, we are going to start off on the left side by placing 2 light grey, 3 black concrete, 2 light grey. Next layer, we're going to leave 1 block. We're going to place 1 spruce. We're going to place 1 light grey, 1 black concrete, 2 light grey. Next layer, leave 1 block, 3 light grey, leave 1 block. Final layer, leave 1 block, 1 light grey, leave 1 block. And in front of the spruce just here on the first layer, place another spruce. Almost forgot about that. Final layer, what we are going to do is we are going to place our light grey concrete, again ends up looking something like this, and that's the right side. So again, from below you can see kind of bridges up into here, and what we will end up doing is we'll just fill in this section just below the eyes using our light grey concrete, just so you can't see up inside the head, and it covers off all the eyes and just makes it look a little bit nicer. As you can see, ends up looking like so. So it's going to give us various kind of tiered effect in the mouth. I'll talk about this in a moment as to what we're going to do with that. So for now you can see that is Mangle without the ears. So that's what we're going to work on next, is of course the ears. So we're going to come to the left side first. We are going to actually change out that because I just realised it's in the wrong place. Silly me. And on top of the white concrete here, we're going to go up 1. We're then going to go up 1 using spruce. So again, this is a second block in on the left. We're then going to go up diagonal to left, to left, to left 1 using light grey concrete, down 1 using spruce, down diagonal to right, and to the right 1 using light grey concrete. In this middle section here, we're going to alternate between brown wool and brown concrete. So in the bottom left corner, wool, bottom right concrete, top left concrete, top right wool, and it's going to end up looking something like this. Now underneath this, we're going to place 1 cyan terracotta, and then we're going to go down diagonal to left, and that's where that effect is meant to be. What we're then going to do is go around to the rear side, double up everything apart from the cyan terracotta using light grey concrete, so the exact same shape, just light grey concrete, apart from the top left corner, which we're going to place 1 spruce, and we're going to go down diagonal and place a second spruce, and that's all the details you will need for the rear side of the ear. So again, that is the rear side of the left ear. If we come around to the front, it ends up looking something like this. And then we're going to do something very, very similar for the right side. So come to the second block on the right side. We're going to go up 1 using light grey, 1 spruce plank. We're then going to go up diagonal to right twice and down 1. We're then going to place 1 light grey concrete, down diagonal to left and to left 1 using a spruce plank. And then we're going to go brown concrete bottom left, brown wool bottom right, brown wool top left, brown concrete top right. We're going to go round to the rear side, double it all up once again using our light grey concrete. So again, all light grey concrete. And then we're going to punch out a few. So top left, spruce plank. We'll then go to the bottom right. We're going to go up 1 and to the right 1. So 3 blocks in total. And then underneath the spruce plank here, we're going to place a cyan terracotta, go down diagonal to the left, and that's going to end up looking something like this. So that's the ears done. That is the head done in its majority. What we will be doing now, as I said before, is going to be the inside of the mouth, just making it look a little bit nicer. So what we will do is we'll pop on inside the mouth, and we are going to grab ourselves our grey concrete. Starting off, we are going to place in this row here, so we've obviously got our 2 rows of carpet. We're then going to place a row of 4 grey concrete, and we're going to place a second row behind it of 4 grey concrete once again. What we're then going to do is we are going to grab ourselves our quartz slabs, and we're going to place a row of quartz slabs going around the edge of this. It's going to link in with the side of the stairs, like so. And then behind this, we are going to place a row of cyan terracotta, and we are going to build this upwards. We're then going to extend this back 1 block further, so it's going to link into here. And once we hit this back wall here, we're going to go ahead and replace this using our grey concrete. So we're going to build this up 1, 2, 3 until we hit the roof, and we're going to do that all the way across. And then what we'll do in the middle bit here, just replace it with grey concrete, and at the very top we are then going to place a row of grey concrete, so 1, 2, 3 forwards, and we're going to do this all the way across. And then below that we're going to do rows of quartz slabs to give us this kind of dark effect, and that's going to be an upper and lower jaw inside the mouth itself. What we'll also do, as you can see, is once you get to here, you can go ahead and bring it 1 block further backwards just so it fills in this gap here, and then we will replace that 1 block that I just removed, and then that's going to wrap it up. So that will fill in the mouth, it will make it look a little bit more interesting. And then what you can do in front of this is just build across the light grey concrete across there, so it keeps the jaw separate, and that's going to be it. It's as simple as that, and it ends up looking super, super awesome. So that is it. That is the build in its entirety. I really do hope you enjoyed. It's been a really fun build to do. And again, huge credit where credit is due to ABTP13 and also RedXPhones, who worked super hard on this design. So again, that information will be down in the description below. Do go show some love and support. Once again as well, there'll be a link in the description and pinned in the comments for Skillshare. So if you want to go ahead and check them out, again, please consider using the link. It really helps support the channel. And also, again, that will be a free trial for the first 1,000 of you. So no real loss in giving it a try. Lots of awesome courses on there for you to give a go. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, I really do hope you enjoyed. If you did, definitely consider leaving a like on the video. If you haven't already, definitely consider subscribing. We are rapidly approaching 100,000 subscribers. So again, every single subscription helps. Turn on notifications if you actually want to be notified every time I upload. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Leave a comment down below what you want to see next on the channel. Of course, I've got a bunch of the FNAF 2 videos on the way for all those interested. So again, I'll leave a link to the playlist. But yeah, that's it. I'm going to wrap up here before I waffle on for the next half an hour. So we'll call it a wraps here. Thank you again for watching. Until next time, my name has been Tom Gummy, and goodbye. Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light